Alright, attempt number 2. I think what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to start a new game, but then I'm going to save after the Pokemon selection, so that I still have to do the rival battle. I don't have to worry about starting a new full game each time, because I don't want to have to read this the whole time. Oh wait, that's right, I can do this. Name, staying with the same one. Alright. And this, and alright. Name Mel. He's one of those angsty kids who hates his real name, so he says, "Call me Mel," but we all know what his real name is. Alright, let's get this over with. Alright. First things first, grab the potion. Oh man, that bump in that thing cost me on my speedrun time. Okay, gimme. Downstairs. Try to leave. There we go. Awesome. I'm gonna pick Bulbasaur, but just in case I decide to change my mind, I'm going to save here, and then to doubly ensure, there. Alright, so I'm gonna pick Bulbasaur because I figure Brock and Misty are water type. I'm gonna name him Artie. Just Artie. Okay, you know what? Artie. That's good. Alright, he's gonna pick Charmander, but winds up being Mew. Alright, Mew. Alright, so let's see. What I did last time was Toxic. Okay, yeah. Alright, Poison. And then Vine Whip doesn't do that much, so you just gotta rely on Tackle. It's gonna be a little pound tackle competition. And he's got 2 super potions. So I gotta play around that. Another pound. At least the poison's gonna do some damage on the turns that I don't get to attack due to the paralysis. So what's gonna happen is I gotta get that poison down to just a little bit. What's interesting is the poison actually does more damage, I noticed later on. Alright, here's where things get iffy, because this is going to put him at 1 HP. It seems to love to drop to 1 HP to give the trainer a chance to heal. So I think the numbers here are rigged. So it's about making sure you grab that potion in the beginning. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and play around it, and I'm going to play a Vine Whip to do a little damage, and then get into that kill zone. Oh, sweet! See? I knew. See, that poison does a bunch of damage eventually. At least I didn't trigger that super potion. That's lucky. Alright, and then go grab the map. Oh, that's right. I gotta do this first. Alright, just because of habit. Bling blong. And then I've noticed that this place lets you walk around some grassy areas. From the first attempt I noticed that a lot of these seem to be the same level. But I want to skip my little thing here just to get to the map first. Yay, goodbye. I'd like to speed around this, but I noticed in the first attempt that there are certain places that have been rigged so that your inclination to speed up the game apparently traps you into this little automatic wild encounter. And I think I'm gonna do this. The first attempt I tried to do every wild encounter, but I noticed two things. One, I was leveling up pretty fast, and I don't want to over level for the battle. Now, granted, I'm going to be grinding anyways, but I've decided to allow myself to run from battles, so possibly using repels in situations where it's just tedious, and then I'll save the grinding for intentional grinding. To some people, they don't care about, whether or not you decide to run away from battles, but I find that automatically doing the wild encounters forces more randomness because it forces EVs, so you have to pick the area you want to grind, of course, but on your way, your EVs are going to get mixed up a little because of these random encounters, and it adds a little extra challenge, in my opinion, and randomness. So either way is fine, but since this is Blue Kaizo, which has a whole different rule set, I figure running from battles is a good idea, and it might help me because I'll be able to better control the IVs, EVs, whatever. Anyways, done with this conversation. Done. Come on. Okay. Yeah. Bye. See you later. No, gimme. Alright. No. Again, force a habit. See, now I want to skip this area because from what I learned in the last one, a Growlithe would be nice and that Venonat was nice. I liked having the Meowth because I was going to run off the fact that it was faster and it was a normal type, which means I didn't have to worry about any sort of super effective attacks. I didn't have to worry about the element aspect of it. So having a normal type, I actually thought having the Meowth was a good thing. Plus, it would give me an ability to run more money. I haven't battled yet, so I don't have to worry about charging. I thought of a really interesting thing to do here. This guy, because look, I'll show you. Right here, this is the trap. If you're accelerating with the little speed up button, see, she blocks you. So I can go bloop, and then I stop right there. Bloop, down here, bloop, down here, bloop, up. But then you try and run through, she stops you from there. It'd be hilarious if they programmed this guy to intentionally get in your way for a second, and then you bump into him no matter what, and then after a second, like, it's supposed to be like a bump there. Oh, see? The opposite of what just happened. But yeah, if you speed up from here, you're going to run into this one right here, and it's an automatic one encounter rate. And in Blue Kaizo, the encounters are like every 2 steps. I've made RPGs and some games and stuff like that, so I kind of know. I looked into how to do hacks. It's working with the assembly language or some crap like that, the computer language, and it's a lot, so I don't do it, but I understand the basics. I can have a small conversation on it. But yeah, this part right here is an automatic. You have to go through it. It's like they force you to, so if you haven't, I don't like the fact that somebody in the game had to intentionally create this little dead end. So I figure they have something behind it somewhere. If somebody's hacked this, then you gotta have some sort of, oh, this is where I would go if I was playing. Let's see if this is it. So Sandshrews, the first one, ground type. Ground is good against rock, but not good against water. I have Surge. I think is the third gym leader. I think I saw. He would be great against Surge. All right, let's do this. Since we're even level. Yep, sand attack. I noticed in the beginning they're oh nice. I noticed in the beginning they're kind of gentle with you, and the Pokemon use stat changing moves. Come on, just land one. Ow. Oh wow. Yeah, I figured that's when I was gonna be able to hit. Nice. Okay. Because now. Oh, the genius that I am forgot to buy Pokeballs. Alright. Well then I guess you die. Or I die. I died! Attempt number 2. Because I forgot to buy Pokeballs. See, that's what you gotta remember, kids. Get some balls.